After the Trump-Putin no-deal Alaska summit, the two leaders had agreed during a phone call in October 2025 to meet in Budapest to discuss ending Russia's 3.5-year Ukraine invasion. But soon after the plan was announced, the United States canceled the meeting between President Donald Trump and President Vladimir Putin after Moscow repeated its broad demands on Ukraine. Reportedly, Russia's foreign ministry then sent a memo to Washington restating its conditions, that Ukraine give up territory, cut its military, and promise never to join NATO. Still, despite Trump saying many times that he was disappointed with Putin, Russia said on November 14th that it is still open to a summit with the U.S. in Budapest if it is properly prepared and based on what was agreed at the Alaska meeting. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said that talks between Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov and U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio would continue if needed.
As for contacts between the heads of the foreign affairs departments of Russia and the United States after Anchorage and the subsequent telephone conversation, there have been no further contacts. The heads of the foreign affairs services of our countries have reached an understanding on the need for regular communication. This is important for discussing the Ukrainian issue and for advancing the bilateral agenda. These contacts will continue. They will continue whenever the need arises. At the same time, we confirm, and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has also spoken about this in detail, that we remain ready to hold a second Russian-American summit in Budapest, provided it is genuinely based on well-prepared outcomes from Alaska. All the details regarding this particular aspect, so to speak, are, of course, the prerogative of the administration of the President of the Russian Federation.
The two sides announced the planned summit last month, but Trump canceled it soon afterwards, saying he did not want it to be a waste of time.
Mr. President, the meeting with Vladimir Putin is canceled or put on hold. Do you know what happened there, and does that affect your decision whether or not to send Tomahawks?
No, I don't want to have a wasted meeting. I don't want to have a waste of time, so I'll see what happens. But we did all of these great deals, great peace deals. They're all peace deals. They're agreements, solid agreements, every one of them. But this one, and I said, go to the line of battle, the battlefield lines, and you pull back and you go home, and everybody take some time off, because you got two countries that are killing each other. You got two countries that are losing 5,000 to 7,000 soldiers a week. So we'll see what happens. We haven't made a determination.
What changed your mind after talking to Vladimir Putin between then and now? Why did you think that a Budapest summit might be wasted time?
Well, I didn't say anything. I didn't say it would, and you never know what's going to happen. But a lot of things are happening on that front, on the war front with Ukraine and Russia, and we'll be notifying you over the next 2 days as to what we're doing.
Did you hear something?
A lot of things are happening.
Did you hear something from the
I think we're
Kremlin?
going to get it solved long lasting.
What will Russia have to do for you to reschedule your meeting with Putin?
I'm going to have to know that we're going to make a deal. I'm not going to be wasting my time. I've always had a great relationship with Vladimir Putin, but this has been very disappointing. I thought this would have gone long before. I only come back to tell you that you were so well behaved. I couldn't believe it. You were so respectful and well behaved. I appreciate it, okay? He's a great guy, actually. He's a great leader. They helped us a lot. And it was really nice that he came. We were just refueling and he came and said hello. It was very, very nice. Great man, actually. Great gentleman, too.
How did it go?
Great. I mean, we talked about peace. We have peace in the Middle East. That's what we have. Great peace in the Middle East. He thinks it's enduring. He's never seen anything like it. And very happy that I got involved. And he helped, and we had a lot of help. We have 59 countries. We have a lot of countries that are signed on. It's just, this should be an enduring peace.
What makes it different?
That everybody agrees. A year ago, it would have been very tough. I think the big thing was when we took out the nuclear power of Iran, when we took out that nuclear capability, which would have happened over the next month to 2 months. That made a whole big difference in the Middle East. It made it possible to do the deal.
Did you talk with them about how the new security arrangement between the U.S. and Qatar will
Yeah, I
work?
talked to them about it. We actually covered a lot of territory. It's working very well. It's all smooth. The U.S. doesn't have to get much involved. They're able to take care of the very substantial nations, and we have Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar. You have the three, and then you have many behind them, and even with them.
When will the
I mean, if
stabilization?
you look, Turkey's involved, Indonesia's involved, Jordan, Egypt. I mean, it's an amazing group of, and many more, many others decide that are a little further away or not as close to the situation. Everybody's on board. It's pretty amazing.
When will
Is
they
there
say that?
confidence that the ceasefire in Gaza will hold?
I think it'll hold, yeah. Oh,
Do
it's
do
gonna
they
hold.
believe it will?
Well, if it doesn't hold, I mean, if it does hold, that would be Hamas. Hamas will be not hard to take care of. It will be very quickly.
It's kind
But
of
I hope it holds for Hamas too, because you know they gave us their word on something. They said they took out gang members. Well, I hope that's right. But they gave us their word on something, so I think it's going to. And if it doesn't, then they'll have a very very big problem.
When will the stabilization force be in place, or when do you
Pretty
need it in
soon,
place?
pretty quickly.
Weeks,
So far,
months?
it's just yeah, a period of time. You know, I don't want to give you. They're doing it right now. They're actually picking leaders right now. You're gonna have peace in the Middle East. This is real peace. It's never happened before. 3,000 years, it's never happened. And great respect when he came to the airport, came onto the plane. That's never happened either. And he's a highly respected man. Okay, any other questions?
Let me ask you a bit more.
Send peacekeeping troops into Gaza.
Yeah, they'll do it at the time they need them. And by the way, Israel will go in there very easily. You know that, right? So right there, you have a country. But you have the Arab countries are everybody, Muslim, Arab, Israeli, everybody's on board. It's been really an amazing thing. It's a great success,
Can I
and
ask you-
it's going to be a long-lasting, hopefully everlasting, but long-lasting.
What will Russia have to do for you to reschedule your meeting with Putin?
I'm going to have to know that we're going to make a deal. I'm not going to be wasting my time. I've always had a great relationship with Vladimir Putin, but this has been very disappointing. I thought this would have gone long before peace in the Middle East. I mean, we have Azerbaijan and Armenia. That was very tough. In fact, Putin told me on the phone, he said, boy, that was amazing, because everybody tried to get that done and they couldn't. I got it done. You had others that, if you look at India and Pakistan, I could say almost any one of the deals that I've already done, I thought would have been more difficult than Russia and Ukraine, but it didn't work out that way. There's a lot of hatred between the two. Between Zelensky and Putin, there's tremendous hatred.
Will you discuss purchases of Russian oil with Xi Jinping? Are you worried about the Chinese?
I may
buying
be
Russian oil?
discussing it, but you know,
You've been
China's.
more vocal with the
I don't know.
Indians.
You probably saw it today. China's cutting back very substantially on the purchase of Russia oil, and India's cutting back completely. And we've done sanctions. Thank you very
What did
much,
you talk about
everybody.
with the
By the way,
Japanese
very,
Prime
very
Minister?
respectful. I appreciate it.
Mr. President, can you talk about what you hope to walk away from with the meeting with President
China?
Xi? Yes. What are you hoping to walk away
I think a complete deal. I want our farmers to be taken care of, and he wants things also. We're going to be talking about fentanyl, of course. You know, fentanyl is killing a lot of people. A lot of people. It comes from China, and we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about a lot of things. I think we have a really good chance of making a very comprehensive deal.